Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, folks, I've been watching all morning. There supposedly has been a Lanier sighting in Kentucky. We're going to talk about that. Also, Dalton Knecht has dominated the NBA Combine.
He's good. He's real good.
The name is Dalton.
Oh, yeah, he's real good.
Roadhouse.
All right, folks, all morning, Big Blue Nation's been going crazy because Chaz Lanier was supposedly sighted in Kentucky, and they were citing Matt Jones of Kentucky Sports Radio said that there was a report out. He couldn't confirm it, and the Kentucky folks have been going crazy on Twitter. And here you can see recruiting news. Chaz Lanier is in Lexington currently, according to Matt Jones, but I don't think Matt Jones confirmed that. I think he said there was a report. And you can see here, like college hoops, word on the street is former North Florida Chaz Lanier is in Lexington. This is a missing piece the Cats really need, etc. Top shelf three-point shooter. Here's Big Blue Punch says, now that we know Chaz Lanier is in Lexington, who do we think the next boom will be for Big Blue Nation? Here's one that says, maybe in Lexington. Kentucky Sports Radio saying Chaz Lanier landed in Lexington last night. Can we get an update from the Airport King? But I don't know that they said for sure. Here's a guy that said, I'd take that comment with a grain of salt. He said, according to someone on the text machine. And then over the last few minutes, so is Chaz Lanier visiting Kentucky today or not? Then it says, Joe Tipton of On3 says Chaz Lanier is not in Lexington. Another guy says, so basically nobody has any information on Chaz Lanier. And when I tell you, this has been literally all morning.
Remain calm. All is well. All is well.
And there was even reports that there was big money offers to him. And of course, Mark Pope went up and watched him at the G League in Chicago. So there was thoughts of, hey, you know, he connected with him there. He said, come on down to Kentucky when you're done with this. And that combine's over now. So that made a lot of sense. So I still cannot tell you for sure whether he's in Lexington or he's not there. But I can tell you Big Blue Nation's going crazy right now trying to figure it out. But that tells you what this transfer portal situation is. Tennessee really wants Lanier, and so does Kentucky. And it is this. It is an absolute battle for him. So any little thing can get everybody going crazy. And here's one from 2 hours ago. It says, Chaz is in Lexington, Kentucky today. Expect the commitment soon. Here's one that says, with the money reportedly being offered to Chaz Lanier, it raises the following question. Has the staff managed NIL opportunities well for the players? B, is Kentucky likely out on Jackson Robinson, prompting a more aggressive pursuit of Chaz Lanier? And this guy says Kentucky is reportedly offering substantial amounts of money to Chaz Lanier, which has left the Tennessee staff extremely frustrated. So I'm sure by this afternoon, at some point, we'll find out for sure. I'm putting it at 50-50. I don't know whether the guy's there or not. This morning, I thought he was for sure because it was just going nuts about it. But now it's like, I don't know. But you got to love the passion out there. And Kentucky cares deeply about their basketball team. Now, I'm not saying Tennessee doesn't. We do as well. And we've been leading for Chaz Lanier. I think what's going to happen, he's going to visit Kentucky. He's going to visit Knoxville if he's not already there today. And then he'll take the best offers and figure out what he wants to do. Anyway, I wanted y'all to see this just so you can see how heated it is right now between Tennessee and Kentucky to get this guy. And don't anybody come at me and say, oh, you reported. No, I didn't. I said, this is what everybody's talking about and what everybody's going crazy about. And that is news. And I'm here for it. I kind of like it. I kind of like that passion on both sides. It kind of feels like that's been missing. Calipari was just such a great recruiter. He'd get a bunch of five-star freshmen. And we really didn't, when's the last time we fought over a player between Kentucky and Tennessee? I can't even remember. And speaking of somebody that's kicking butt, Dalton Knecht dominated day one of the NBA draft combine. When you see these numbers, he's going to shock you. In the spot-up shooting drill, that dude shot 80%. 80% shooting. That is insane. They say in practice, he just fills it up. Rick Barnes thought he was the best thing he'd ever seen since sliced bread. He was just so fired up about Dalton Knecht. He just couldn't say enough good things about him. So this doesn't shock me. But 80% is a lot. He finished first among all the participants, and these are all the best players in the country. And then he went for the three-point drill. Dalton hit 18 of 25 from three-point line. And we've watched him warm up before games where he's just sitting there filling up that three-pointer. This is for big money. Understand, this is going to decide where he gets drafted. He's shooting for millions of dollars, and he went 18 for 25. This dude has ice water in his veins. He was the most clutch player in the entire country last year, and it wasn't that close. I know Zach Edey got player of the year because he's 7'4" and weighs 5,000 pounds. I get all that, but Dalton Knecht is clutch. When the pressure's on, he's even better. And I tell you, had we not run into Zach Edey, we might have wound up in that Final Four and won the whole thing. But we couldn't match up with that big giant Galuth.
Damn it, I hate that Bob Parker.
Okay.
Anyway, when it comes to Dalton, he's definitely top 10, and he may be top 5 now after this. When those guys see him filling it up like that, they're going to have stars in their eyes. And by the way, Reed Shepard, I think, is doing pretty well. I believe he's going to be a top 10 pick for Kentucky. And they've got another player, Dillingham. They'll think he's a top 10 pick as well. So a lot going on with the NBA Combine. Anyway, I wanted to give you that report on Dalton because that's just 18 of 25 for all that money. Man. And shot 80% on the spot-on drill. That is awesome.
That boy is good.
Good. Anyway, if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover all these college sports stories. If you've not hit the subscribe button, just hit that little button right there. I'd appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a dime. And right over here is the most recent video YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. And I'll be keeping my eye on this Lanier thing. And if I find out for sure he's in Kentucky, I'll let you know. If I find out for sure he's not, I'll let you know. Jeez. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.